Okay, welcome to my first Chinese class. Well, I have to tell you something I never taught a class before. I never taught anything before, so you are all my victims.
Guinea pig.
Guinea yeah.
Lab or victim.
Okay, all right.
What?
Okay. First question. Who knows where I grew up?
No idea.
Nobody knows.
Okay. I can guess certain cities in China, but I don't know.
Okay, that's true. I grew up in Shanghai. That's one of the major cities in China. And the way the class is goes in China is it's like every class starts the teacher will come into the classroom and say, "Hello, students." Either "Good morning, students." No, just "Hello, students," and then everybody will say, "Hello,
teacher,
Mr. Chen," or something. Or you can just say "Hello, teacher." So the way to say that, I say "Hello, students," that would be 同学们好, and then you will say "Hello, teacher," 老师好.
老师好.
Okay, all right. So the next time we start, you are going to say that.
Okay.
老师好.
老师好.
Okay.
How do you? Yeah, could you write that down? How do you write that?
Yeah, that would be pinyin.
Yeah, are we using pinyin?
Yes.
Do you have like a pinyin chart you could get us?
Yeah. Okay. The actual pinyin is this is the third tone, first tone, third tone. 老师好.
老师好.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Rob, you said 老师好. 老师, you have to roll your tongue. Roll your tongue. 老师. Yeah. One aspect of the Chinese is most of the sound pronunciation they are in English, but certain ones they don't exist in English, and that's kind of hard to pronounce.
Can you define the four tones?
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I can. The four tones are actually there's 5 tones. That's the first one is it's like a flat, and the second one is like a raising up, and the third one is it's like a valley, it's like Okay, yeah, A pronounced like R, like an article, like without the R, So this is R, this is R. Actually, when you're writing it, it's not this big. I mean, it's like small. And then the fourth tone is like down, And then there's like a neutral sound, like there's usually at the end of the sentence, or sometimes some of the word combination, like this is like a lower sound, like 你好吗? It's like a hello.
Yep.
Like a ma, that's like a neutral, like a lower sound. So they don't really have a tone.
你好吗?
So yeah, so that's 5 tones.
But
so what's the difference between the 5th one and the first one?
5th one, the first one. The 5th one is like just a lower sound. Like it's like you almost like don't speak it, don't say that word very loud.
Like ma.
Yeah. It's
like in French, where you don't you don't pronounce the full vowel the vowel at the end of the word. You kind of like hint at it. I don't know if that's accurate, but probably.
Yeah. Okay. John, you just cut right into the class and you interrupt my train of thoughts.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, I want to know about since we have 4 people, so it's a small class. So I think there's an advantage to that because I can go as fast as you can, learn. So you can speed up or slow down. So I want to know. First of all, we just go from one to the other. First of all, so what is your primary reason want to take this class? Is for business or just for personal reason, or want to meet people, meet other interesting people, interesting Chinese people, or Chinese, and how much you have learned in the past. So, Grace, you start first.
Okay. Well, I would like to learn Chinese to meet interesting people.
Okay.
And another reason I want to learn is so I can order food when I go to Chinese restaurants. And I took a year of Chinese in college, so I know how to read and write a little, like very basic things, and I can speak a little from...
How many classes you've taken?
It was like an hour a day, 5 days a week for 2 semesters. So a full year.
An hour a day, 5 days a week? Wow. Okay.
But it was like starting from the beginning, like
Okay.
learning pinyin first and then learning how to write words.
Okay. All right.
I want to learn for both business and pleasure. There's a, I don't know. Asia is one continent I haven't visited. I've not visited any countries there, and when I do travel, I want to be able to at least speak to some degree to the people and interact with. I also love learning languages in general. Let's see, like I was telling Rob, my history is with mostly Romance languages. I got the French award in high school. Studied 5 years of that. No, 5 semesters of that in college, and 3 semesters of Italian and 2 semesters of Spanish. So I like languages. I like learning in general, and Chinese has always been on my list. So.
Okay. You're up.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I don't really have a specific reason, but I mean, when you sent the email out, it seemed cool, and it's always fun to at least know a little bit of another language. I mean, I speak Japanese pretty well.
How do you learn Japanese?
Thanks, man. Do you like some dried fruit? I studied Japanese for 2 years in college, and I lived in Japan.
4 semesters?
Yeah. And then I lived in Japan for a year and a half. So,
wow.
I mean, I guess...
Studying or working?
Working.
Oh.
A lot of, I mean, the whole Japanese writing system derives... Well, almost all the characters are derived from, Chinese characters. And so, a lot of times, even if you're not able to pronounce... a certain... Well, my friend's mom, who's Japanese, had an experience where she was in China and she didn't speak any Chinese, but she was actually able to communicate by writing some of the characters because a lot of them have similar or the same meanings. So yeah, it just seemed like it would be interesting.
Personal and business, and it just seems like a fun thing to do. I like learning languages.
Okay. Would you want to join us?
No, I'm just observing.
He's auditing your class.
I'm auditing.
Okay.
And I actually studied Chinese for a little while, so.
All right, that sounds good. Okay, so I think what I would do is for the first 2 or 3 classes I will go over the pinyin system, and then I can work. I haven't thought about after the first 2 or 3 classes. So then we go from there. Okay. So the pinyin system. So basically, it's the way of writing down the pronunciation of Chinese words by using English letters, and it's called romanization. There's 5 vowels. Okay. Is that in the?
It is.